Hi, yesterday I began making a video about the iterative stitching, but it proved to be a gigantic task to show in only one video. So I did some things, and today I wanted to show the partial progress on this. The basic idea is this. I'm making, let me show you, this subtask talk about the separate bugs of levels. I should explain this. Suppose the iterative stitching I want to do is to add only one level to the game at first, and for each exit I want to construct, let me select this one, with the approximate direction from the center of this level passing through to the exit. I extrapolate a line and place or attempt to place a level here. For this one, the same. In this imaginary line between the center of the level and the exit, I expand it or extrapolate it and try to place a level there, etc. For that I must divide the space into four big quadrants. According to the quadrant, the solution or the door, the exit door, is I select from one of four, well, one of three effectively, but this is a problem I want to show you now. One of four possible kinds of levels, those with entries on the left, entries on the right, on the top and on the bottom. This is the entry. If one exit was here, for example, there should be a connected level here. No? And this level should have an entry on the bottom. So the four kinds of bugs are these four. Basically, I have the data array that it's a file. I split it and populate the four data bugs with according to the entry position, which I populate in the generator code. When I spit the data into the file, I write this for keywords to identify. So according to the angle, I calculate the angle of the vector that will unite the two levels, and according to the range of angles, I use the corresponding bug, and I make a fake level to load the data without instancing the level in the world. I added to the load data function, I added this parameter instantiate, which tells it to really instantiate things and change the world, or only calculate the geometry, the limits, the center, etc. According to the modality. Why I do this? Because with this fake level I will have the information about the walls, and with this function overlaps I will know if the new level, if it's possible to place the new level in the position I want. So I'm in this state. Let me show you. This is the old code, the code that loaded the level grid and then connected all the levels, etc. Let me delete that code as a statement of confidence. Don't worry, I use version control software. Okay, calculate path. Okay, the iterative load function uses a parameter I set the world, which is the number of levels I want to create, and while the vector is smaller, I add a level. This function, as I was saying, first check if the new fake level overlaps with the current walls, and if it doesn't collide or overlap, it really makes the level with this function. Previously, this was a function called load level, but I changed the name because this is more representative of really making the level instead of simply loading the data. So for now, the state is that I load the levels, but I still don't connect them, but I draw an auxiliary line to see the connections. Obviously, this line will be, in the future, will be the real connection between this exit and this entry, for example, or between this exit with this entry, etc. As you see, I'm not checking yet, as I am not drawing the corridors, I still don't have the information about the correct placement, because obviously this level would collide with this wall. If this wall was present, this level would not be placed here. So the world is a bit of a mess right now, but let me let me make more levels. Number levels. Let's load 200 levels, for example. As you see, one problem I'm having with this approach is that there are, in the real level bug, I have levels with the entry on the floor, like this one, for example, or this one, etc. But the problem is that I don't have currently levels with the exit on the top, or with some exit at the top, because there was some problems. I don't remember well which problems were with the exit at the top, but I think they are small problems. I think it was a problem with the animation of the player exiting through a top exit hatch, but I'm not sure. So I will investigate that, and also I will make these angle calculations a bit more lenient. So, for example, instead of using 45 degree angles for this, or well, they are 90 degree, but with reference to the 8 octants of the plane, no? I should use I should use 8 octants, for example, or perhaps allow for this kind of exit, allow a certain probability to connect to a left entry puzzle or a top entry like this one, because if I move this to here, for example, this connection is clearly also nice to have. So I should allow for certain leniency on that kind of connection, perhaps using 2 different angles here or something like that. I will analyze, or I mean, using more cases instead of only 4, this and this. How do I rotate? Well, I don't know. So these entrances the ones near the middle connect with left and right entry levels, and entries more on top. For example, this one will connect with a down entry level, and one more in the middle with a left entry level or something like that. But currently the layout is let's use let's use a smaller construction distance like this to see what this kind of let's remove the line to see more clearly. But yeah, the idea is to have a world much more naturally it is already much more naturally looking or natural looking than before. Even if I do only this kind of connections, it's already better. But obviously I still have to make the walls, not the walls, the corridors. But yeah, a subtle problem is that I must do the corridors before instantiating the level because of certain properties of the data that the level contains. But yeah, I will do that later offline, so to speak, and show you the result later. So I wanted to show this progress. The majority of this I made yesterday, but I was not able to show something interesting on video because it was a very boring refactoring of this function, and it was a bit boring to show. But the result is really promising so far. So I will be enabling the top exits later and making the actual corridors, so we don't have these ugly lines. Although the lines could be useful, I think, for the player as an optional feature to see the global structure of the dungeon, I think. But I don't know. Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have some suggestion or question about this method. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and consider supporting me using some of the links below. Thanks.